Hello everyone, hello. Cesare here with more Death Stranding. He really wants to do something over there. Maybe he really needs to pee or shit. So we're gonna start off today with shitting. Hello everyone. Hello, we are back with Death Stranding. And Wintrigue.
Nice.
For some reason my chatbot does not say... There he goes. Should we also pee? I don't know if he peed. Ah, I got 24 likes from Gutsy. And 2 from Masha. Did you sleep well, Wintrigue? I know you got up at like 5 a.m.
Nice.
EX grenade number 1.
Oh shit, that's really yellow. And lastly, we'll take a shower. It's a little weird that your shower is also your toilet. Yeah, okay. Are the slimes on the screen? They are, okay. Perfect. Sorry I was late getting started today, guys. I had to find Bailey, but she was in her cat tree. She wasn't laying with me. And in any case, yeah. Shit. No, I don't want to do this again. I hit the wrong button. Well, sorry. We're gonna probably pee again. Alright, sorry about that. Let's go look at the mirror. Yeah, that's... Oh shit, we got a new toy over there. The mirror is proximity activated. That was cool. So is that a foreshadow he's going to fall to that level of dooms? So look, we got some BTs. We got a big one, and we got a little one, and a whole bunch of the floating corpses, and then the soldiers. I'm surprised they waste precious resources making those. So now I got a crypto buyout here. I'm gonna eat one. Gemini guy! Gemini guy? Gemini god, hello. We're still figuring it out. We're working on theories as we go along. That said, everybody who comes to the channel is welcome to theorize with us. However, if you know the answer, don't spoil it. That would be my reaction too. Do you guys ever tried to drink a Monster can like that? I never have, but I can tell you that taking in Monster like that is really difficult because it burns after a bit. Death. Death is being stranded.
Boom.
You somehow had this on the nose product placement's working on you. What does it mean to be stranded? To be lost somewhere. With no way out. No one to come find you, no one to pick you up. But as far as the game goes, I don't know. Don't know. Preppers. When I was a little girl, my father told me that preppers were people who decided long ago that they couldn't trust their nation to be there for them anymore. That the bonds between us had grown weak long before the Death Stranding. We once had a network spanning the whole wide world that could send items from anywhere to anywhere and connect anyone with anything. But still we were isolated. Still we were alone. Some liked it that way and even wanted more. They wanted walls along their borders, wanted to turn away refugees and the outsiders. Some even wanted new nations all to their own. They began to see the state as an enemy of their freedom, not a protector of it. The ones most far gone, they didn't trust the country to defend them if something really went wrong. War, terrorism, natural disaster, you name it. So they built shelters and stocked full of supplies in preparation for the worst. And then the worst happened. The Death Stranding. America ceased to exist, and the shelters became their homes, where they would live and they would die. But while they prepared, they hadn't prepared to live there forever. Which is why they'd wound up relying on us couriers so heavily. My father and I didn't want to go back to the old America. We didn't want a country that pushed people apart. We wanted one that brought them together, that allowed them to support one another. That was what we had tried to work towards. You know, there's a lot of social commentary in this game, it seems. So here's what we know Gemini got. At some point, they discovered something called the beach, which is like where people go when they die, I think. It's a world between the world of the dead and the world of the living. That's where the soul goes, is the beach. And on this beach is something called chiralium, which is a material that is... I don't know much about it. They haven't really explained too much about it. It's kind of like dark matter. Anyway, and at some point, something called the Death Stranding happened, where I think it broke down the boundaries of life and death, and now the dead are able to come back to the world without a body, which is a little weird. Anyway, we're still working it out, but yeah. The lake at Ground Zero. When I first laid eyes on the lake here at Ground Zero, I was blown away by the sheer size of it. I never imagined anything could be so huge. That was just after the Death Stranding, and not many people had seen the craters up close yet. But when I was still living with my parents and my brother on the East Coast, an explosion like nothing the world had seen before tore a gaping hole in the heart of America. There were all kinds of rumors floating around at the time that it was a meteor, that it was a nuke dropped by another country. I was just a kid. And even I could tell the adults didn't have a clue. So you can imagine how I felt. And then we found out that there had been another explosion. Not just here in America, but the world over. By the time we learned they were real void outs and what void outs were, the country was pretty much done. But hey, that was then and this is now. And things are looking up. I just got told my kid brother's still alive. Where it is, he's heading up a corpse disposal team in Capital Knot City. Handled his shit well enough to get picked for the second expedition. 3 more years and he'll be out here with me. Can't wait to see him again. Yeah, and if there is a body, if they don't burn the body before it, if they don't burn the body before the soul tries to get back to it, which usually takes a couple days, it triggers something called a void out, which causes a huge explosion, I guess, which is not good. Dude, all the songs Kojima picked for this game are super long. Alright, we're gonna move on now. 10 minutes and we're still in the room.
Sam, access the Lake Knot City delivery terminal.
No, I don't want to.
Locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Sam, to review. Your present objective is to extend the chiral network from Lake Knot City to South Knot City. To that end, you'll need to utilize prepper shelters as way stations. Frankly, it won't be easy. Fragile's tried to get some of them on board, but you know how preppers are. More than a few won't want anything to do with the UCA. So we've got to prove to them they're better off with us. Figure out what they need and what we can provide, and then deliver. Do that, and they just might agree to join us. All right, get to it. The list of orders is on the terminal.
Sure. Anyway, so Gemini God, said it's illegal now to be buried after death. Kind of? Yeah, I guess that's a good way to look at it. Have some materials.
Thank you for your continued support.
Anyway, the game is a fascinating, it has a fascinating concept, and I'm interested to find out exactly what is going on.
An empty container tagged with a fake ID, aka decoy cargo. Could be useful for fooling folks who can't get enough of other people's deliveries.
Okay, so we're going to try and build it somewhere. You start working. Yesterday was clear. The day before that we had a blizzard, so, and it went like all night. To engineer, to elder, to craftsman. I could probably take all of this.
This is a somewhat unusual order. You're going to want to review the key points in the summary.
This cargo has low durability and can be distributed. Try to avoid vibration and impact. The focus of this delivery is on the condition of the cargo. Deliver it in the best condition possible. Take the Evil Devil unit to the engineer in Shelter 2306 and ask him to join the chiral network. The Evil Devil unit works in conjunction with the chiral network and the chiral printer, and allows the entire object to be recreated from mere fragments of the original. However, Or be aware that it is still in the prototype stage, however. Alright. The elders in 2318 needs his prescription. Take it to him and ask him to join the chiral network. He's getting old, and because his shelter's pretty hard for porters to reach, his supplies are running low. Alright. Take the gun parts and the anti-BT weapons to the craftsman in Shelter 2321 and ask him to join the chiral network. The craftsman is interested in self-defense, and especially in converting lethal weapons into non-lethal ones. That's weird. Into somewhere in the day for Tuesday? Yeah. You got a little snow here yesterday, early morning, Wintrigue? Might have to watch that playthrough after Dragon Ball Origins 2. I don't know. I don't remember if I recorded Bayonetta. I don't think I did. That may have been one of the ones I did just for stream. But I played Bayonetta 1 and 2, yeah. I may have done them on stream only, which means I will probably play them again at some point to record them. But I really like them.
Have a pleasant journey.
I'm starting to think I should just record every game. Yeah. Indeed, Wintrigue. Although YouTube's making some changes to their policy that has everyone scared again.
You're passing through mule territory. Move fast and quiet. As if they see you. If they catch you. To think that there are parents reporters like you who risk life and limb to try and keep our country together. And now their broken children carry on the work without any understanding of what it once meant. It's a ritual to them. The delivery. An insatiable addiction. And they'll be coming for you to get their next fix.
There's actually a watchtower there, which will be super handy. I mean, we gotta make it to this guy first, because, yeah. Let's head on down there. Basically, there's a lot of things in there about the COPA, the Children Online Protection Privacy Act, that was introduced in the States, being enforced by the FTC and them throwing out fines. You can't argue with them if they think your channel is for kids and you mark it not for kids, and vice versa. You can...
Weapons restrictions lifted.
They can choose to just delete your channel entirely if it's not making them enough money, apparently. Okay. How am I going to get through here to this guy's place with these mules around? I guess I could use the decoy, but there's too many of them around. Could also take the long way around, I guess, but... like, there's too many of them between me and them. How's Apocalyptic Amazon Simulator going? Yeah, it's a quick reaction to a response to something. But yeah, based on the wording of what they're saying, it does say that they can delete your channel based upon silly. People gotta get those 2-day shipping Okay, we're now in mule territory. The music changed. And one saw me. Shit. 2 have seen me. 3 have seen me. 4 have seen me. 5. One's already throwing shit at me. I'm dead. Okay. I'm not dead. Can I not get electrocuted though? Okay, now I'm dead. Okay. So, that's stupid. Like, there's no way to get through that area. Why am I over here now? And it, like, my cargo, emitting, I don't have a strand anymore. Let's just all of this. Anyway, these guys, like, are all over the damn place, and they want you to run through this wasteland with them here? I gotta figure this out. Well, that's why there's so many, though. There's like a whole bunch over there. I think I suggested that. Well, not YouTube, but Twitch. Okay, match of this is too heavy, so. There's combat in this game? There is, a little. I didn't expect there to be that many of these mules here. There's quite a bit, though. Exactly. Well, yes, that's true. I merely suggested it as an option to avoid repetitiveness. There's a lot of other things that go into it, yeah. You really hope your UPS die doesn't moonlight as a strangler, though it is possible. I decided, fuck it, I'm just gonna put everything down, and then go and strangle the mules guys, and then go. It definitely is possible, Silly. That is absolutely true. The thing about Twitch is you gotta enjoy it. If you don't enjoy what you're doing, your viewers will notice. Alright, not impossible to get through there, though I don't know if I have the durability to complete this mission. Well, we'll know in time.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected.
You have zero desire to play it? That's okay.
Cargo verified. Thank you.
That is perfectly okay, Faye. You can just come watch me.
Delivering cargo.
Thanks. Sam Bridges, I presume? I've heard of you. The man trekking across the country trying to reconnect folks. I appreciate you bringing me this. I do. Times have been tough without Fragile Express to handle deliveries. Let me just check the cargo. Wow. You took really good care of this. I'll let Bridges know how the V&V testing goes. Thanks again.
Oh, it took 13% damage. It absolutely does. Well, it describes everything, right? Everything has a degree of repetitiveness eventually. Hey, Bridgeline, cool.
I need you to understand something. It's about Fragile. You might have heard she helped terrorists, that she didn't care who got hurt. But I'm telling you, that's gotta be bullshit. Her and her people put their lives on the line to get us what we needed. She's a hero through and through. Look, I was born in this shelter. The only world I've ever known is within these walls. So when people talk about America, I can't even begin to imagine it. But if that Cupid connects me to everyone else, I won't have to. So yeah, I want to join the UCA. I want to see what I've been missing.
You're just kind of like Jake Gyllenhaal. That was a lot easier than I thought. But when Jig's right, everything is eventually going to have a shitty period of time. Oh, I can make a power skeleton. And I got power skeleton gold because of my DLC. Smoke grenade. See, smoke grenade would have been really good. Alright.
And with that, my standalone 3D printer is capable of chiral printing.
You no
Assuming
longer
it
looks like
works,
Jake Gyllenhaal.
the Evo Devo unit should enable me to replicate all kinds of archived objects. We can rebuild America one piece at a time. In the meantime, I can use the network to see what's going on in the cities, track mule and terrorist activity. It's like you brought me the whole wide world in that package. Thank you, Sam. Let's do business again. Oh yeah. I've got a little something I'd like you to put through its paces. An assist unit I developed myself. Works perfectly in sim trials, but I need someone to test it out on solid ground. And if it makes your job a little easier, all the better.
What if it makes my job more difficult?
Sam, active skeletons attach to your legs and augment your physical capabilities. The one you've got there is a load-bearing AS, designed to reinforce your joints. Just wearing an AS will provide additional support, but you can also boost it to maximize its potential. Go ahead and take it for a spin. You won't...
How do I equip it?
Thank you kindly.
Oh, I can carry more stuff now. I can carry 240 pounds now.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery. Delivering cargo.
So, the main reason I suggested streaming or YouTube. Wasn't that he wasn't going to be overnight successful or anything like that. It was something that he would have to work for. But it also is slightly less repetitive in the sense that you can at least change up your game. But overall, you're still going to be doing the same thing. Does that make sense? You're still going to be doing the same things that you were doing before. Also, that asshole broke one of my ladders. I just realized. I don't have any ladders left. Or PCCs. Okay, hang on. We gotta make... Sit. Oh. Okay, so I can't put anything on there anymore. I do gotta make some ladders though. Alright, this is gonna be exciting. It is definitely something I enjoy more than hate. If I had no viewers, I'd still be doing this. Windcheek is right about that. Timefall resistant wood. I don't even remember picking that up. Unfortunately, repetitiveness is something that you will have to learn to live with because everything when you break it down is subject to repetitiveness. Unless you change jobs every week, in which case... I mean, maybe a hitman's job isn't, no, even then, you could break down a hitman's job to, okay, I don't want to go all the way back up to Lake Knot City, though. Especially through that. You know, I could have just gone all the way around. Now that I can see their territory. Damn. Alright, well. That sucks.
Thank you for your contribution.
Alright, that's one prepper way station. 2 to go.
Indeed. Okay. Where's the old man's place? There's the craftsman. Oh, the old man's in the mountains. Okay. In the mountains.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Yeah. So what Windcheek's trying to say here is that you gotta find and do something that you actually do enjoy. But you can't expect to do it to make money, which is what a lot of video game companies have made an error in. They view it as a means of making money, when it's not necessarily, that's not necessarily a good way to look at it. You shouldn't make games to make money. You should make games to be awesome. And then, if your game is awesome, you'll make money. It has to be extremely... It absolutely would. That's why I said...
Thanks for the help.
Have some likes. Oh, lost cargo. Old artifacts. Cycle rifles. Absolutely true. How much do I have to pee? 106. Is that PCC? What is this? Yeah, okay. There we go.
Okay. Still not done yet.
Alright, what do we got? Gotta give this thing some materials, right? So we need 800 metals. Um,
Okay.
Construction complete.
oh man, I still don't drive. So, I wouldn't worry about that. I have my license, I just don't do it. I don't like driving. Just don't like doing it.
Huh. Footpath.
You can get a motorcycle, yeah. I had a chance to get one earlier, but it was destroyed by the time I got the option to get it, so I was like, well, that's not gonna be good. Do we have powered exoskeletons in real life? Hey guys, I'm just running back here to pick up some materials. I need 800 metal.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Anybody drop off some metal? Just need 800. I don't normally take metals from people, so yeah. Watch that thing across the river is also metal, but then I can just come back and restore it, so. I don't like driving, it irritates me. Okay, let's pause our game here and we're gonna reset this recording. It's been going on a long time.